You lack accountability, and that's one of the greatest reasons that you're having a lot of problems in your life. You're not holding yourself accountable for any of the problems that you have right now. Whatever it is with your school, whatever it is with your relationship, whatever it is, like it's on your fitness journey or anything, you're not holding yourself accountable. You're always throwing the blame to other people or the circumstances, and you never take responsibility. And you're not open to any of the judgments from outside as well. So yeah, that's why you're not able to change, because you're not able to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. And in this video, I will share 3 tips in which, if you apply, they will help you to become more accountable and actually look at life from a less biased perspective, so that you can actually take action and change yourself. Because if you're not aware of the problems, how can you be aware of the solutions? So the first thing that I want you to realize is that you should look at yourself from an unbiased perspective. So when we most of the times think about the things that we do or these circumstances that we are in, we are always too positive on ourselves. And we always kind of make some excuses about why our situation is bad compared to someone else. For example, if you are failing to lose weight, most of the times when you look at yourself, you'll find yourself coping. Like, oh, this week I had a really bad mood. All of the things that are going on with my life are just bad. So I just ate a little bit more so that I can enjoy myself a little bit. But when you look at another person, because we tend to look at other people with a less biased perspective, when you look at another person who is not being able to lose weight, we say that, oh, you're coping, you are a piece of shit, you're an unmotivated, undisciplined motherfucker who is not able to hold his gut for a minute. But when you look at yourself, you don't make the same comments. And that's one of the greatest mistakes, guys. Being biased, positively biased on yourself, is one of the things that is holding you back from changing yourself. Because this allows you to find an excuse for all of the problems that you have. This allows you to cope with a lot of things. And if you are fairly intelligent and you have an ability to make others believe what you're saying, then you can also use this for yourself, which is sometimes a bad thing, because you're convincing yourself that things are not bad. You're convincing yourself that you're not responsible. And this is a hard situation to be in. So try to look at yourself from a less biased perspective. Try to look at yourself like an outsider, let's say. And the second thing that I want you to understand is that critics from other people might be valuable. Don't be too sensitive. So if you are very sensitive about the critics that other people make about you, it's gonna be very hard for you to change yourself. Because again, these things help you notice what's actually wrong with your life. So when other people make some judgments about you, don't just lose your shit and try attacking them or try shutting them down. Try to listen what they're actually saying, and what they're saying might be valuable for you. Because how you react to what other people are saying will influence how they actually speak with you. So if you're not really comfortable with other people giving their critics about your life, and you try to shut them down or attack them, they will not make these judgments anymore. Even if they see something completely wrong with your life, they will not highlight that. They will not call you out. And this is a bad place to be in, because this will make other people care less about your life. Because when they did, once upon a time, you attacked them, you shut them down. You should be able to listen about the critics that other people give towards your life, so that they might be able to highlight something really important that you can change. So you should be comfortable with being critiqued by other people. By the way, I'm not saying that you should take seriously all the comments that the people make, because some people make dumb comments, because we talked in one of our previous videos that not all people want the good for you. But if you're not able to stand any of the critics that other people make about your life, then you will not be able to listen to even your closest friends who want the best for you, or your relatives, or for example your brother who wants the best for you. If you're not even able to listen from these people, the critics that they make about your life, then yeah, you'll be most of the time blindfolded about the things that are wrong in your life. Because like I said, we look at other people's lives with less bias. So outside comments that will be coming to us from our close relatives and from our loved ones will most likely be less biased than our own perspectives. So learn how to be able to listen to critics without getting too sensitive. And the last thing that I want you to do in order to actually hold yourself more accountable and actually change certain stuff is to reflect. Reflect on your life. Reflect on your actions more specifically, and understand how your actions have affected you in the past. And if something is positively affecting you, if you notice this, then keep that pattern up. But if something had some negative consequences, even though you did not notice it until up to this point, then you should be able to eliminate this thing from your life. But if you do not reflect at all about the things that you do, the way that you speak to people, the actions that you took, the decisions that you made, then you will not be able to make some proper decisions about what is actually good for you or what is actually bad for you. So learn to go back in your life, assess the situations that you have gone through. So yeah, that's all. So let's do a little recap. One of the most important steps. The first one is to look at your life from a less biased perspective, like an outsider. The second one, being able to listen what other people are saying about your life, about the critics that they gave or the judgments that they make, not being too sensitive. And the third one is reflecting on your life. So if you do these three things, you'll be able to hold yourself more accountable, and in turn, you'll be able to take more responsibilities automatically. And yeah, I've been trying a lot on this YouTube recently, and still progress is very stalling, and I hope it accelerates soon, because yeah, sometimes it gets overwhelming. But yeah, I will keep doing this whatever the cost. So catch you on the next one.